Hello and welcome to a seated chair yoga routine that I use as a warm-up in my chair yoga classes in my local weekly classes. And it's also a great routine for taking a brief break if you're sitting at your desk or you've been working all day and you just need a few minutes to warm up the spine and get energy moving. So as a yogi, how energy is moving up and down the spine matters a lot to me because your spine is not only the central axis of the body and a huge part of our everyday movements, but it's also the protector of your spinal cord, so keeping your central nervous system working properly. And energetically speaking, this is also where all of your chakras live and your sushumna, which is the central energy channel in the body. So we really want to keep the spine mobile and energy flowing. So this is how to move your spine in 6 different ways, all 6 directions, a brief routine for you to use daily or whenever you want to warm up your spine. So let's get into it. Hands on the knees, knees above the ankles, shoulders above the hips, and you might start with just a little bit of lengthening here, pulling up through the top of your head, taking in a deep breath through the nose, and exhaling through the mouth. Let's do that again, paying attention to our torso now. As you inhale, the belly expands, the rib cage expands. We might hold on to that breath a moment. And as we exhale, the ribs draw together and the belly draws in. And let's make that an active exhale a few times here. Inhaling, belly to ribs. And exhale, draw the ribs together, pull the belly button in, squeeze. 2 more breaths like that. Exhale. And 1 more, filling from bottom to top. And exhaling. Good. So as we get into our movement, we want to widen our stance. And we're going to hold on to the knees or just place the hands on the knees and go big circles. Big circles as we come forward, breathing in. As we round back, breathing out. And thinking about the tailbone, moving in a circle, drawing a circle on your chair. You can count 25 rotations. If you're doing this without a video, you can just set a timer for 30 to 60 seconds. Let's go ahead and center. Go back the other direction. We're going to start at the base of the spine and move up. So 1 or 2 more big circles here. Good, and coming back to center so that we're sitting, again, shoulders over hips. Let's heel toe, move our ankles as we move our feet back under the knees and our knees about hip distance apart. I like to shimmy out to the edge of the chair, placing the hands on the knees. For this one, it's basically a seated cat-cow or spinal flex. So we're going to place our hands out on the knees. Inhale, lengthen up the spine. So think about pulling up through the crown of the head. On the in-breath, we're going to pull our chest and belly button forward, the shoulders and tailbone come back. Exhale, we round forward. So from a different perspective, inhale, back bending. Exhale, forward bending or rounding. All right, so we're going to do that for about 30 to 60 seconds again. Inhale, exhale, and you want to get a steady rhythm going here. And keep going. Watch out for the shoulders moving out towards the knees. So we want to keep an upright energy through the central column here. The shoulders stay over the hips rather than coming back and forth. We stay upright. So watch that tendency. And if you don't know if you're doing it, practice in front of a mirror or video yourself. This is a good one to get right. This is a great foundational practice. It's a great warm-up for the beginning of the day, or again, after sitting for long periods. So we're gonna close this practice with an inhale, going into that back bend, suspending the inhale, and exhale back to neutral. All right, so we've already moved two ways. We've got our back bends and forward folds in. So let's go into some side bends and open up our side body. For this one, just making sure we're, again, lined up from ankles to knees, knees to hips, hips to shoulders. We're gonna take our arms down at our sides, palms face forward, lengthen tall up through the crown of the head, and push the feet into the floor, feeling the legs activate. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. We'll do a couple more of these to kind of clear the energy around the body. Inhale, arms up. And also to prepare the spine, lengthening the spine, opening up the lungs. Last time, inhale up. And this time, bring your arm down and reach with that upper arm to the side. Make sure both your sit bones are still touching the chair. So we're gonna inhale, arms overhead, lengthen. Exhale, other side, I'm just holding onto the chair for support, keeping that opposite foot and sit bone planted, little pulsing here. Good, and as we inhale up, I'm noticing my belly button is drawn in to create support through the body. Lengthen here, inhale, exhale. If this reach is a little too much, put your hand on the back of your head. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale into the fold. Doing great. Let's do one more set. Inhale. Exhale. So this time paying more attention to the neck being in line with the rest of the spine. We don't want the head tilted too far. Good. Inhale, center, and exhale, reach. Good. So as we return, we're going to bring our hands into Anjali Mudra, the prayer hands. Press your thumbs into the sternum. Take a deep belly breath. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. Good. So our last set of movements, so we've done forward bend, back bend, right side, left side, side bend. The last kind of movement you want to do for your spine is twisting. So for this one, I have a dynamic move. We're going to place our hands up on our shoulders, fingers in back, or fingers in front, thumbs in back, and our elbows at about shoulder height level. So we're going to kind of move like a washing machine, inhaling left, exhaling right. Notice that I'm staying upright and tall. Notice that the knees are not buckling in. And the breath is guiding the movement. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You want to keep from slouching or slumping forward, keeping a nice upright, tall energy. And again, this one is good to do for about 30 to 60 seconds. And this will increase a lot of energy flow in the heart chakra, around your chest. Good, let's come back to center. Reach our arms way up high. Exhale, release the arms slowly. Try to feel the air moving around the fingertips on your way down. And as we place our arms at our sides, inhaling the palms facing up. In the lap, exhale, softening, especially the shoulders. Maybe closing the eyes here and taking a few deep breaths, noticing the energy along the spine, starting at the tailbone, tracing up. Notice where you feel flow or movement or tingling or heat. And notice maybe where you don't, where you still feel strained, tense, or tight. Noticing without judgment, that's big in yoga. We're Getting better and better all the time at letting go of the judgment. Good. Exhale. Opening eyes, bringing hands back into heart center. So lengthening the spine, reaching arms up. Let's go ahead and do a static twist now. So we're going to turn to the side, placing our back arm on our chair, the front arm on the leg. And we're going to go ahead and look over the shoulder. Notice that we're still sitting upright and tall. The head gently turns until our neck is deeply stretched. And let's try inhaling belly to ribs, exhaling with a gentle squeeze in both areas. About 3 really deep breaths here. So leave your hand on your knee, bring that back arm up, inhale, exhale, cross the arms. We're gonna fold forward. Maybe that's all one breath. Inhaling, grabbing the shoulders, coming up. Keeping the shoulders, grabbing those shoulders, spreading the back of the shoulder blades really wide. Squeeze yourself here. Inhale. Exhale, we'll let it loosen up. Inhale, arc the arms overhead like a big rainbow. Exhale, arms down. Okay, inhaling, arms up again, lengthen spine. Exhale into the twist, other side. Good. Take your time breathing. 3 expansive breaths here. Turning the head to stretch the neck. And we're going to come out the same way we did on the other side. The back arm sweeps up, exhaling across the body, a light forward fold. We're only going down about halfway here. Looking towards the floor, inhaling, grabbing the shoulders or upper back. Give yourself a squeeze here. Spread the back of the shoulders open. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, hands coming down. One more set of exercises. So we really moved all the way up the spine into the neck. We're going to start off with some rapid shoulder shrugs. So as you inhale, making sure that your body is set here still. Inhale, we'll shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Give it a good squeeze. And on the exhale, just let it drop. And there's this bounce, right? So we want to go as rapidly as we can. Squeeze, drop. Squeeze, drop. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And breathing just through the nose if possible. Keep a long neck, straight spine. You might go faster, kind of like a train picking up speed. And then inhale, squeeze up to the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, soften. And we'll take time to move the head 5 times in a clockwise circle. Breathing with the movement gradually, softening. When we find strain or tension, we want to linger, pause, do whatever we need to do to relax that tension. And then after 5 circles going the other direction, counterclockwise, breath guides the movement. That's something that if we practice daily, letting breath guide movement in our, on the mat or in the chair, it starts to show up for us everywhere, all day. So we're going to go ahead and relax back to center, sit up tall, raise our arms, big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down together. I invite you to close your eyes, close your practice. We're going to do 3 rounds of B breath. So it's a inhale through the nose, exhale, making a humming sound. Try to relax your jaw as you feel the vibration in your head. All right, so inhale through the nose. 2 more times. Last one. And release. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for practicing. If you want to support me, you can follow the page or subscribe, share this with friends, and just keep practicing on your own. That's really the best way to show your community you care, by taking care of you and being your best self. So thank you very much for your practice. Om Shanti. Peace. Have a great day.